Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna check out the Aiper line of robotic pool cleaners. And you've probably seen my video on the X1. Well, in today's video, we're gonna cover the Scuba X1 Pro Max and why I switched from this system to this system. You're gonna wanna stay tuned. Let's go. All right, so let's get right into it. Why did I switch from this two-robot system to a single robot system? Well, a few reasons why. First of all, this is a great product. This is a it's kind of like a skimmer, so it basically floats it along the top of your pool. It cleans off all the bugs, the leaves, the grass clippings, all that stuff, which is super important because when you get that stuff on top of your pool, it tends to sink. Eventually, it turns into algae, and you don't want that. A skimmer is a must. In fact, my net that I have over there, I haven't had to use it the entire season because I've had this guy running all the time. It is solar powered, so it does charge itself, which is really nice as well. And this is by Aiper. And then it's called the Surfer, I believe. And then we also have the X1. Now the X1 has worked really good for me. I did decide to upgrade to the X1 Pro Max, Scuba X1 Pro Max. Couple reasons why that is. This one has a stronger suction power, and whenever we have big storms, that grime and sand and dirt and all that stuff gets to the bottom of the pool. This kind of stirs it around a little bit, and then this will sometimes pick it off the top. It takes a little bit longer to clean, whereas this thing, from everything I've read, sucks it up significantly better. It's a little bit smarter technology, and there's a few more things that this does to eliminate both of these. So first of all, this has got a beautiful looking design, so I wanted to talk about that a little bit first. It is just really, really nice, and you compare this to their older model here, you can see that it's a little bit bigger. It's just really, really a much cleaner looking device. But on top of that, it does something that that one doesn't do. So this one has all the different modes. So that means you can clean the bottom, which pretty much every pool robot will do. But this also cleans the sides, which that did as well, but it does the water line better than that, and it does what the Surfer does. So it actually it floats along the top of the water and picks up all those leaves, grass clippings, bugs, all that stuff. So that's really nice that this kind of does it all. Now you can set this to just do one or the other. If you notice that you just want to clean the grass clippings off the top, you could just float along the top, no problem at all. Another thing that this does, which really sets it apart from any of the other ones that I've tested, is this has a recall. So in the app, you can actually recall it at any time, and it will go to where it started and float to the top for you, and you can pick it right up. I will show that to you in today's video. It's pretty cool, and it's done in the app. It will also, once the battery is exhausted, if you just do manual mode, because you don't have to use the app, if you do manual mode, once it's finished with its cleaning cycle, it will also float to the same spot and you can pick it up. So it eliminates the need for that hook, which is really quite cool. So I like that it does that as well. One main feature about this I wanted to mention, obviously the suction is really, really good, but the main thing I really wanted to talk about this is the fact that it is wireless, cordless, charges in a dock. As you can see, it's up here on this dock right here. This is something that the other model doesn't have. Cool thing about this is it will charge with this without having any open ports. So one of the problems with pool robots sometimes is those ports, maybe you don't close them all the way, gets water in there, and eventually that leads to the robot going bad. Well, something like this, you don't have that problem because there is no open connection anywhere on this thing. It literally charges right in its dock, so it makes it really convenient. I love not having to fish it out. I love having it be able to just set it right on this dock and it charges. And I love how powerful this thing is. So let's get in the water, test it out. All right, let's watch this thing in action. First of all, it floats on the top, it cleans the bottom, it cleans the sides, it really does it all. This is one of those all-in-one robots right here, and it cleans it in one path. You don't have to take multiple paths, which is really nice. Let me talk about a couple things I noticed right off the bat. First thing I did when I dropped it in there, I noticed that it kind of did a little circle. It basically analyzed my pool to determine the best path, and then it went along that path. It's very strong. It does have 9 brushless motors for literally, this is like unmatched performance from any robot that I have seen. It has different cleaning modes. You can control it in the app, which is nice. And I mentioned most pool robots will just do the bottom. Some will do the sides, some will do along the water line, but very few do all that and literally the surface, which is super cool as well. This has Like I mentioned, 9 motors, which gives you 8,500 GPH. That's insane. It will also clean up to a 3,200 square foot pool. So that's a very large pool. That's a much bigger pool than certainly I have. It can do up to 10 hours of surface cleaning or 5 hours of floor cleaning. So that's pretty cool too. So it really has a strong battery, strong motor. You can't go wrong with something like this. I mentioned it in the very beginning, but adaptive path planning automatically adjusts to ensure your full pool coverage. And I've got a lot of weird little nooks and crannies in my pool. I've got a lot of stairs. I've got a lip that goes around my pool. It's very unique, and it's difficult to find a pool robot that can handle that. So I'm just cleaning the bottom right now. I have it set just to bottom. And then I'm gonna set it just to top, and then I'm gonna set it just to the sides, water line, so you can see how this thing does. As you can see here, I'm doing a little bit of a time lapse, but I'm also going to be doing some underwater shots here in just a second. But I just wanted to show you how perfect it creates its path, and it goes along that path. If you set this thing to eco mode, which you could do in the app, but you can also do right on the panel, you can get that 5 hours of battery life. But if you do max mode just to get the strongest power out of this, the strongest suction and all that, you're talking about 3.5 hours still, which is insanely good. Most of my pool robots last about 2 hours. I have one that lasts 4 hours, but doesn't have nearly as good of suction as this one does. And I mentioned it in the intro, guys. I really like the fact that this you don't need to plug the cord into it to charge it. You can just set it on its charging dock and it does it for you. That's less opportunity for water to get into the system, which prolongs the life of your pool robot. Let me talk really quickly about the app, because within the app you can adjust a lot of things that you can't do just on the actual unit itself. So if you want to increase during its cycle the suction, you can do that. If you want to call it back to you without having to pull it out, you can do that within the app. Another cool thing that you can do within the app is change it to just cleaning certain surfaces without having to pull it out. So it could be cleaning the bottom, and then we get a big storm. All of a sudden a big windstorm just covers the top of your pool. Within the app you can change it. It will float to the top and it will clean off the surface before it sinks into your pool. That could be very valuable as well. You can also set schedules. So if you want it to start working at certain times, you can do that as well. I think that's pretty cool, and you can do a ton with this app. I didn't play around with the app too much on this thing yet. This is brand new, out of the box. I just wanted to share this with you while it was still on sale, because I know these things can get pretty expensive, and if you can get it for cheap, you might as well do it now. And I like that the app notifies you when it's completed, when it's cleaned all of your pool. And it just floats to the top. You can pick it on up, set it right on the charging dock, and continue about your day. This really makes your life a whole lot easier. All right, so let me just give you my final thoughts on the Aiper Pro Max. This is the Scuba X1 Pro Max model. First of all, I had to get this video to you guys as quickly as possible because it's on sale. It's $900 off the normal price. I don't know how long that's gonna last. It's normally $2,599. This is a premium pool robot. It's a very functional pool robot, so I'm gonna give you my final thoughts in today's video. But having it $900 off puts it, well, under $2,000, significantly under. Definitely check out the link in the description section of this video, because I did find the lowest price on this, and I want to make sure that you get that. But let me give you my final thoughts on this thing. So first of all, easy to use. You can use it with or without the app, which I really like, because some pool robots don't have an app, or if they do, you have to use it. It is nice to use it because you can change the power, so how much it sucks, and or if you want to go in like an eco mode, you can go into that within the app, so it will last longer and you can just keep going in the pool non-stop. So it's nice to be able to customize the functionality of this thing. So that is a huge bonus if you do use the app. But keep in mind, if you're in a pinch and you don't want to use the app, you just want to throw it in, you can just press these buttons right here, select the mode you want, throw it in your pool, and you're good to go. It's that easy, and I love easy. Easy is big for me. You will notice right here, it does have the two massive jets right here. I just wanted to show you the undercarriage of this thing really quick. So the undercarriage has these two big rollers right here, which create a tremendous amount of cleaning on the sides of the pool, I noticed. So as it went up the side of the pool, it scrubbed it really, really good, and I was very impressed with that. It also has these tracks right here, so it gripped the wall really good, and it had this amazing suction power to where it literally just stuck to the wall, went up there, and just kept going. I really thought that was impressive. It also has these eyes everywhere. I mean, this thing is like, it's got cameras everywhere. Super smart unit. You know, so it's not just about appearance. Obviously, it looks great, but it's actually very, very functional. Very impressed with this right here. I give it a huge thumbs up. And at right now, and I can't promise you this price is always going to be available, under $1,700 is absolutely insane for this. I spent more than that on just the other two robots, and now you have two devices you have to maintain, charge, all that stuff. This is an all-in-one unit. And to clean it out really quickly, super easy. It literally just has this little latch right here that opens up, and the basket comes right out. And it's got this really good mesh, well, but really easy to clean. As you saw, I just opened it up, pulled this thing right out, and then you can dump it, hose it out, whatever you want to do. My pool is clean. I always keep it clean. I take it seriously. A clean pool is important. The entire season, I haven't had to really clean my pool at all. No vacuuming, no using the net, none of that. The robots have done all the work for me, and Aiper's been a great option for me. I have other pool robot reviews on this channel, so make sure you check those out as well. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe. Share this with those that you think would like this as well. The Aiper X1 Pro Max is a huge thumbs up for me. Thanks again, everybody. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do us a favor, just hit that thumbs up right down below this video. Share this video with those that you think would like this as well, and don't forget to subscribe. We have tons of videos on this channel just like this, so make sure you check those out as well. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.